Next, we're going to be looking at bridges and routers. Now, the bridges are meant to connect two LANs, okay, or two segments of LANs using the same protocol. So basically, they extend a local area network. So if you take this image here, we notice that the bridge is connecting LAN A to LAN B, and in the process, the local area network has been extended or expanded. And the only point is that this cannot be connected onto the internet, right? Or it's not connected to the internet. The bridge is not used to connect this local area networks to the internet. The router, on the other hand, plays the same role, connects different networks together, like we've seen, but they make use of IP addresses and routing table. And then again, they connect the local area network to the internet, and they often do this work using switches, right? So that's the difference between a router and a bridge. Now we'll look at Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So when we look at Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, they have some features in common. In terms of frequency, Bluetooth does 2.4 gigahertz, while Wi-Fi's go within a frequency of 2.4 to 5 gigahertz, meaning the maximum. In terms of maximum speed, Bluetooth will go 255 megabytes per second, whilst Wi-Fi should do 250 megabytes per second. In terms of the range at which information can travel from one device to another, is 30 meters for Bluetooth and 100 meters for Wi-Fi. The maximum number of devices that can be connected to some Bluetooth devices are up to 7. However, with the Wi-Fi, depends on the router. Some routers will just allow you to use just one, whilst others you can have as many as 20 or more devices connected to the router. In terms of security, both methods will have some encryption. So for Bluetooth, you need to pair both devices in order for the two devices to communicate. Whilst with the Wi-Fi, you make use of the YPA or YEP encryption, where you have to key in the Wi-Fi security key in order to communicate with that particular Wi-Fi. On the other hand, if you want to consider short range and long range, Bluetooth is mostly used for short range and low bandwidth, whilst Wi-Fi would do a full-scale network. Bluetooth, on the other hand, has what is referred to as the spread spectrum frequency hopping, which basically means that the Bluetooth does not stay on one frequency channel whilst transmitting data. So instead of it staying on just one channel, it switches or it hops, all right, between many frequencies several times per second using a technique called the frequency hopping, as we've mentioned. And this helps to reduce interference and improve the reliability of data that is going to be sent, and again enhances the security of data that is being sent from one device to another. So that is it for Bluetooth frequency hopping. On the other hand, for Wi-Fi, there are a series of protocols that needs to be established for data to move from one device to another. So again, we have some test questions for you to try your hands on. So again, you can pause the video and attempt to answer this question. So describe two differences in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, how they operate, okay, and how they operate. So we've seen different features. So you can just list two of each, and that should be it for this particular question. Okay, so I want to believe you got the answers listed below, right? This is just a sample answer. You can go back to the note to refresh your memory if you didn't get everything we've done.